Hello, lovely people. Today on What's for Dinner, I'm making Mississippi pot roast. But instead of making it real simple, I'm going to complicate it a little bit because that's just the way I am. But anyway, I have some flour because I like to chop my meat up, put it in the flour, and then fry it a bit to give it that deliciousness. But to the flour, I'm going to add some black pepper, some garlic powder, some sea salt. Yeah. Not too much because it's going to have a lot of salt in it anyway from the ranch powder and the gravy package. And some onion powder. Then I'll cut up the meat and I'll add it to the bowl. Okay, I chopped up I have a London broil and a chuck roast in here because we're a big family and we're going to eat it over a few days. Okay, I have it all dredged up. Now we're going to put it in a hot skillet, brown all the edges, and then add it to the pressure cooker. Okay, now I have some oil and butter mixed in here so I can fry my meat off. I'm just doing half the batch at first because you don't want to crowd the meat because you want it to brown. You don't want it to steam because if the meat is touching, it produces too much water. Looking good, smelling better. Oh my gosh. What sucks is I can't eat it because I can't have sodium. I'm having blood pressure problems, so I put myself on a diet. Oh my gosh, but look at that. Look at that. I am doing this. You can do this too. But you can probably do it better than me. Dang, it's good looking. Since I'm doubling up on the recipe, I'm using Better Than Bouillon beef, roasted beef base. It's delicious. It's way better than powder. I'm using 2 packs of ranch packet and 2 packs of brown gravy. I've already mixed up some of the beef bouillon in a little bit of water. You won't need much because the meat is going to produce liquid on its own. So what I'm going to do is just mix up everything in this little cup and then I'll pour it over all the vegetables and meat. I just went ahead and added my vegetables to the pan to get up all that meat juice and the butter. I'll saute this just for a couple minutes and throw it all into the pressure cooker. Here's the meat already in the pressure cooker, getting ready to be covered and smothered in vegetables. I also add a little bit of the flour, salt, garlic mixture that I had coating these steaks. And now I'm going to put in a bit of banana peppers because we don't really like pepperoni. I actually would like pepperonis, but my father-in-law can't have them. So just throw a few of these in there. I've seen some people throw a whole jar of pepperonis and all the liquid in it. Oh, whew, the smell of these is making my mouth water. But I've seen them throw the whole jar in there. To me, it's just a little too much sodium. I will throw a little bit in there. And more. And the vegetables are fine nice. When you make it at home, just for your recipe, so add what you want, omit what you want. One thing I'd like to add is mushrooms, but not going to today. I think this is enough because this is going to make my pressure cooker quite full. I'll break up some of the bigger pieces of onion. Okay, I added my vegetables on top of the meat. Add a little more garlic powder, onion powder, because that's why I do it. This is my mixture of 2 packs of ranch, 2 packs of brown gravy, and almost a full tablespoon of better than beef bouillon, and a cup of water. Gotta get all that. You paid for it, might as well use it. Stick this over here. And we'll start up just a little. It smells amazing. And this is ready to go into the pressure cooker chamber. Or is this the chamber? So that's a pressure cooker. And I believe the recipe said in the pressure cooker to cook it on high for about 1.5 hours. So we'll be back then. Okay, I'm using the Insta pressure cooker. And for mine, we sewed the lid in, made sure the vent was on seal. And we go with Smart Program Pressure Cook. It defaults 10 minutes to get warm. Then we put 1 hour and 30 minutes and start it. So I'll be back in 1 hour and 30 minutes. For you in a second, you know that. And 1.5 hours later, it's done. Look at that. Looks delicious. And this is the pot roast in a bowl. We're about to chow down. If you like it, leave me a comment, subscribe. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.